Most people think financial freedom comes from one big event, like selling a business or hitting a six-figure salary. But the truth is this: freedom is built on habits. Small, repeatable actions that compound over time. In this video, I'm sharing 7 habits of people who actually become financially free, and how you can start building them today. These habits aren't complicated, they're practical, and they work whether you make $40,000 or $400,000. Habit number 1, they pay their future first. Financially free people don't save what's left over. They save first. Here's why this matters. If saving depends on leftovers, you'll never save. Life will always find ways to spend what's available. So instead of hoping there's money left at the end of the month, flip the script. On payday, move money automatically into savings and investments before you touch a single bill. Start small. Even 5% of your income can make a difference. If you earn $3,000 a month, that's $150. Over 10 years at just 6% interest, that's about $24,000. Imagine 2 people earning the same income. One saves first, the other saves last. After 5 years, the first person has thousands invested. The second, almost nothing, because extra money never shows up at the end of the month. Pro tip: automate transfers on payday so you never feel the money leaving. Here's an action step. Open a high-yield savings account and set up an automatic transfer. Treat your future self like your first bill to pay. Habit 2, they keep fixed costs low. Freedom comes from flexibility, and flexibility comes from margin. If 70 to 80% of your income is locked into housing, car payments, or insurance, you're trapped. Financially free people cap fixed costs at 50 to 60% of take-home pay. That means if you bring home $5,000 a month, your housing, car, and other fixed bills should stay under $3,000. Why does this matter? Because margin funds savings, investments, and options. Without it, you're stuck. Here's an example. Someone earning $5,000 spends $4,000 on fixed costs. They have $1,000 left for everything else: food, savings, and fun. Another person who earns $5,000 spends $2,800. They have $2,200 left. That's the difference between stress and breathing room. Here's a practical tip. Audit your fixed costs every year. If housing is too high, consider downsizing or refinancing. If car payments are eating your budget, switch to a reliable, used, ideally paid off car. Remember, every $100 saved per month is $1,200 a year. That's real money. Habit 3, they build buffers before they build wealth. Emergencies aren't rare. They're inevitable. Car repairs, medical bills, job loss, they happen. Financially free people build buffers first. They start with just $1,000, then 1 month of expenses, eventually 3 to 6 months. Why? Because a buffer allows surprises to not become debt, and debt kills progress. Here's an action step. Automate $50 to $100 a month from each paycheck to go automatically into an emergency fund account. Keep it liquid. This is about safety, not growth. Habit number 4, they avoid high interest debt like fire. You've probably heard me say this before, but credit card debt is the fastest way to stay broke. Here's why. Interest compounds against you. $10,000 at 20% interest doubles in about 4 years if you make minimum payments. Financially free people treat high interest debt like an emergency. They pay it off aggressively. They avoid financing depreciating assets. And they use debt only for strategic investments, like a home or education, skills with a clear return. Here's an example. A $500 insurance payment at 6% interest costs $30,000 over 5 years. That same money invested instead, even at just 6%, could grow to $35,000. That's a swing of $65,000, one way or the other. That's the hidden cost of normal debt. Here are 3 simple action steps to help you avoid debt. Number 1, and this probably seems obvious, but stop adding new debt. Don't buy things that you can't pay for. Number 2, use the debt snowball or avalanche method to pay off existing balances. And number 3, automate extra payments specifically to your debt every payday. Your future self will thank you for your current self's effort. Habit number 5, they invest early and consistently. Time is your greatest asset. If you invest $300 a month at 8% for 30 years, you'll have about $450,000. If you wait 10 years to start, you lose around $150,000 of that. Financially free people automate investments. They focus on simple, diversified options like index funds, and they ignore short-term noise. Here's an example. Someone starts investing at age 25 with $200 a month. Another waits until age 35. The first ends up with nearly double, even though they invested the same amount monthly. So start when you can, as soon as you can, even just $50 a month. The habit matters more than the amount. Here's a pro tip. Use tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks or IRAs, specifically Roth IRAs, and automate contributions so investing happens without effort. Habit 6, they track progress without obsession. They don't track every coffee. They track 3 numbers: savings rate, what percentage of your income you save each month; net worth, your assets minus your debts; and fixed expense ratio, the percentage of income locked into fixed monthly bills. Why these 3? They tell you if you're moving forward, how flexible you are, and whether your lifestyle is sustainable. If your savings rate is 5%, aim for 6% next quarter. Small wins compound over time. Habit 7, they upgrade slowly and intentionally. You've probably heard me talk about lifestyle lag. When income rises, financially free people let lifestyle lag. Here's why. Lifestyle inflation kills wealth. Raises should build freedom, not obligations. So they wait 90 days before big upgrades. They use 70% of raises for savings and investing. and they cap upgrades to one category per year. Here's an example. If you get a $10,000 raise, instead of upgrading your life, put $7,000 towards saving and investments. Use $3,000 for lifestyle. That's how wealth compounds. Remember, these 7 habits aren't complicated. They're simple, practical, but they can be life-changing. Start with one habit today. Add another next month. Because financial freedom isn't about perfection. It's about progress. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and join thousands of people building financial freedom the smart way.